Prost was founded in 2012 with the inspiration of making the perfect German craft beer. We stand for bringing people together, the celebration of community, the quality in every pour. Prost means cheers at the end of the day, and what's better to cheers over than that perfect beer? Prost was really founded with the idea to bring people together. We use the catchphrase that's drink like a German, and to us that really boils down to making the best, highest quality beer we can to bring people together to celebrate those everyday moments and the everyday parts of our community around us. So we wanted to focus on German style beers, not only because it's part of my heritage, but it's what we like to drink here at Prost. They're light, they're approachable, they're high quality. World-class Pilsners and Hefeweizens. They bring people together, they're approachable, and that's really what it's all about. It's about community here at Prost. It's our beer garden tables, it's the Stammtisch, it's creating that connection over a delicious, perfect pour of beer.
So our beer gardens are really designed about more of a modern Berlin-style beer garden than a traditional Munich old-style beer garden. We have German elements in all of our beer gardens. We have the goat head, the billy goat, representing Bock beers. We have certain German and English signs, but we don't do the dirndls and lederhosen. We're a lot more casual, a lot more upbeat and upscale. So it's a very modern space. It's a community gathering space for friends and family. We want people to feel comfortable coming in, hanging out for a couple hours, having beers. We've created a quality menu that kind of matches the high quality German lagers that we've done. So it's Germanesque with sausages and schnitzels and Reubens, and we have our giant pretzel that's a third generation German pretzel maker here in town that makes our pretzels for us. But we also have things like fries and wings and a little bit more accessible stuff. We typically try and have live music every weekend, and then we also do a lot of special events celebrating German events, particularly Mayfest, Summerfest, Oktoberfest.
In the US, we don't have all the culture and the heritage that Germany has over centuries of drinking these amazing beers. We are trying to bring and introduce some of those festivities, those cultures, from our glassware to dancing to Mayfest to Oktoberfest, bring in some of the celebration and the heritage of these delicious beverages. After the launch of our state-of-the-art North Glen production facility and brewery, we're really looking forward to growing. Not only will that give us the capacity to improve our beer, but enhance the amount and capacity that we can make. With that, we look to target new states, as well as launch multiple new beer gardens up and down the Front Range of Colorado, but also nationwide, bringing our great beer to more people. After several years of developing a unique process to try and make the perfect beer the way we wanted to make our beer, we found a tremendous partner in KASPAR SCHULZ out of Bamberg, Germany. They're the world's oldest brewhouse manufacturers and really provided a high quality custom fit to us. They were partners at every step of the way and delivered what we think is one of the most unique, beautiful brewhouses in the US. And we're very lucky to have partnered with them and have their support.
When we were designing the brewery, we focused heavily on how we could drive the highest quality products possible. We chose specific technologies based off of their highest impact on product quality. We also required something that was very customized and very specific to what our process requirements were, which is why we ended up with KASPAR SCHULZ as our partner for the brewhouse design. This brewhouse, being as customized as it is, still has a lot of automation built into it. 2 mash mixers so we could do multiple stages of decoction, automated lautering so we get very consistent wort separation, gentle boiling so we can maintain foam structure and extend shelf life of the finished product, and the vacuum evaporation system from a sustainability standpoint. We also used the open fermentation mostly for yeast health and our interactions with the yeast. We wanted to make sure that we were getting very consistent, really elegant fermentation profiles, and we felt open fermentation was the way to do that, even down to natural carbonation in the horizontal lagering tanks, minimizing the amount of purchased CO2 that's required. Honestly, recovered CO2 just tastes better. This is why we leaned into that technology as much as we did. Schulz brewing technology was the only option that we ever considered because our needs were so customized to what we wanted. It required somebody with the flexibility and the expertise to design a brew house that could facilitate all of those needs. Schulz as a brewing partner was instrumental in how we designed every step of the process, from wort production to fermentation to maturation. Everything that makes our beer special is a direct relationship to how good KASPAR was in the design process of this brew.
At Prost, we built this facility based off of a quality first attitude. That was for our beers, but we also wanted to offer that to other partner breweries around the state and around the country. We dedicate ourselves to perfection, not just in our brand, but in others, from our equipment to our staff to our state-of-the-art quality control program. We really are a one-stop shop for any other contract partners looking to brew exceptional beers.
Contract brewing is an interesting space. There's a lot of people who built breweries that were designed for the beers that they used to make, that maybe had a reduction in the market, and that excess capacity was something that they were trying to sell. But those breweries were designed for that type of beer, that one type of beer. What we tried to design with this facility was something that could specialize and perfect classical styles like German Pilsners and Hefeweizens, but was dynamic enough that we could accommodate all modern styles of beer, from West Coast IPAs, hazy IPAs, English style beers. This brewing system is so customized because our needs were so wide. We had an idea in mind of a completely transparent, high efficiency, high reproducibility brewing system that we could give access to upstart brewers or established brewers. The level of automation and the caliber of people that work here truly treat every single product that comes to the facility like it's their own product, like it's another Prost product. There is no separation in our quality standards. We hold everybody to the standard that Prost beer is, and that is something that shows up in every finished good that comes out of this brewery. This production facility was designed around a 60 hectoliter or 50 barrel brew house. That 50 barrel brew house can feed a combination of either 60 hectoliter, 50 barrel fermentation tanks, 120 hectoliter or 100 barrel fermentation tanks, 240 hectoliter or 200 barrel fermentation tanks. And we offer coarse filtration through centrifugation or polish filtration through membrane filtration, and then a variety of packaging options. We have a KHS 21.3 that runs 250 cans a minute. We can do 12 ounce, 16 ounce, 19.2s, basically anything with a 202 end, we can run it. 4-pack ring, 6-pack ring, 4-pack carton, 6-pack carton, 12-pack carton, 24-pack carton, variety packs. When I say that this place was designed for versatility, I mean we can do anything.
At Prost, we like to say drink like a German, and that's really a celebration of the passion, the quality, the heritage around the beer.
It doesn't mean that Germans necessarily drink too much, but we like people to drink a lot of German beer.
I think that beer is what holds society together. I think it is something that has been a staple in human evolution, and the German beer culture is something that I find is something that we should be emulating, because again, it is all centered around community. And so when I think of drink like a German, I think enjoying high quality products with friends and people that you don't even know, because if you're sharing a pint, you already have something in common.
When we say drink like a German and you enjoy a Prost beer, it's the celebration of that heritage and the connection between people.